Straight from the cage at Harambe lay, we have Tower Talk.
Straight from the cage. What's going on, guys? It is Tower Talk number 28. We got the usual crew here. It's a return from basically taking a couple weeks off. Anyways, there's been a lot of talk about Destiny going on. You know, there's some rising of irons.
Harambe.
What kind of stuff are you excited about, guys? I mean, we could break it down one by one, but I think we should first just look at
So they showed new weapons, and what got me really excited is the fact that these weapons look unique. It's not just a paint job over a hand cannon, like over a Hawkmoon skeleton. Like, these weapons look like their own weapons, and it looks like it's really, really exciting, especially since we know a lot of them are legendary, and we haven't really gotten many unique looking legendary weapons in the past. They're usually the same type of weapon, just painted over with maybe like something added to it. Hopefully we get the same customization from the Kvasov exotic itself onto other weapons. So weapons in general, I think I'm just excited for new weapons in general.
Wait, do you think that they're gonna? You want them to include that same type of level of customization, the Kvasov, into other legendaries?
No. I'm just saying in general. In weapons in general, like as in like another exotic. Like say we get another exotic gun. It's a shotgun. The shotgun could choose to be fully automatic. It can choose to do like a single round, a slug shell. I think that'd be something really interesting.
I think that'd be cool, but I think that they're making like a real push for it just to be the Kvasov, to be like that every man's weapon, everything exotic. I wish they would do it for other weapons. That would be cool. So because it would feel really awesome to really customize our weapon to be our own. But from what I see, I think it's really just going to be the Kvasov this time around.
Yeah, it makes sense because like I was saying before we started the podcast, when Bungie tries new ideas, they don't go 100% with it, just in case. I'm assuming the community doesn't like it, or maybe it's too OP or something.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe this is like a test. Like, hey, if they like this kind of customization, let's go ahead and just go like full out for Destiny 2. Let's give them like some really cool full out dicks out Harambe style customization for Destiny 2.
In memory of.
We love you.
As far as like weapon design goes, I thought the Siva weapons were really cool that they've been showing off, like the Siva fallen weapons. It's like got like a very like pieced together, secondhand type, flea market gun design, which I really like. It's kind of like Borderlands-esque.
Yeah.
And kind of like if anyone ever played Brink, I love the gun design on Brink because it's very
Brink.
pieced together.
Brink's such a trash game, but cool weapons.
Such a trash game, but like the art design on that game was so dope.
Good.
But yeah, I'm really excited for the Siva weapons because they look really, really cool. They look very primal in a way, and I like it a lot.
Some of them like Suros guns, right? Some Suros guns had like the Siva like design on them too. Like it's not just their weapons, but they're taking our weapons, but they're putting things on it.
There was an Omelon Scout, the same gun model as the Kakaitis. Oh, that brings up ornaments actually, because apparently a lot of people speculated that like, especially on guns like that Omelon Scout, not just exotics, might have those ornaments.
Oh, like a Siva
maybe
ornament?
like that Siva, like a Siva ornament or something else, depending on like the manufacturer or something. So depending on manufacturer, it'd be cool to see like a Siva version of those weapons. You could literally just click on that.
That might be like the raid ornament, because I'm assuming. So
that would be awesome, actually.
They for sure confirmed that you're going to go to trials and you're going to be able to get a trial specific ornament. And so I'm assuming that there's going to be other events. Like, let's say, maybe Strike Playlist that is a possible ornament you can get, a raid ornament.
That'd be really cool.
Maybe even like a Vanguard drop type of ornament, Do
you think ornaments will replace, what's it called, chromas, or do you think chromas will be added to the ornament? Like, did you guys see a chroma dial there?
Oh, you're right. I didn't see any chroma dial.
But that is an exotic, though. You don't put chromas on exotics so far, so maybe not. But I wonder if you can I wonder the customization for it.
I think it's still going to be where only specific weapons have chroma, and then I'm sure it's going to be only specific weapons have ornaments.
It might be the ones that you get out of the that package, or maybe it's only armor that you get out of that package.
See, I wouldn't mind that, but what if what I want though is, because so far we assume that the ornament is going to change the physicality of the weapon. So like, say this weapon may have some bulges on it, but wouldn't you still want to add different colors to it? Like, say this weapon is gray, wouldn't you want to add a shader to it and an ornament? Like, doesn't that sound possible?
My understanding was that the ornament was actually going to change. It was like a enhanced shader.
It's actually like a model shade. It's a full model adjustment. Well, not full model, but it adds stuff to the gun.
Yeah, it changes the geometry. It changes geometry and color.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
It does both.
Just geometry. Oh, colors and geometry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
changes
it
color
does
and
both.
Geometry apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently, we don't know everything, but
How would you guys feel if ornaments were only locked to exotics? Because you know how we always wanted like more variety in our exotic guns. What if there are only 4 exotics?
I mean, we don't know 100% if ornaments are coming to legendaries, because from what it sounded like, they're just going to exotics. Obviously, it's just speculation that that Siva technology would be an ornament on legendary stuff. But if that's true, I mean, I don't just want that level of customization on exotics. I want it on everything. So truthfully, I would rather have legendaries with ornaments more so than exotics, because exotics are not as special as legendaries at this point.
Yeah, and what I hope they do, because the Kvasov gives me hope, I hope they bring that same special we want to exotics again. Obviously, we've been talking about this constantly. Remove the 3 of coins. Remove 3 of coins or change the way they work completely. I saw a tweet from Chipperek where he had an idea of, let's make 3 of coins, put the drop rate for legendaries higher instead of exotics. That makes more sense to me, since you have to bring legendary engrams. Like, it makes sense to bring legendary engrams to the Cryptarch.
Yeah.
Stop giving me exotic engrams. Give me the exotic
get rid of exotic
engrams
and get rid of exotic engrams, because I miss that feeling in Crucible. Like, I hope this new Crucible change.
Just have that
to
gun
it.
just drop.
Just have it drop
Yeah.
and get everyone hype again. So I'm excited. It looks like Bungie is trying out new things, and I doubt we're the only people who talk about exotics these days and how they don't feel the same as they drop.
Yeah.
There's no way we're the only people.
Yeah. Personally for me, I wouldn't want them to use ornaments just for legendaries. I like the fact that I could possibly earn a skin for my last word, because I think that's, or Might of Multi-Tool, or I think that's awesome. I think that's a cool thing to work towards, and a cool reward to collect.
Which is pretty cool, because we did talk about that a long time ago. We're like, we really want skins for our guns, and ornaments is...
It pretty much is.
Pretty much
yeah,
that.
It's a
Exactly
realization
that.
from
And
Bungie of that type of concept, and they're bringing it in. I'm very excited about it. Now, if they have both legendaries and exotics, then that's a perfect world right there. And also, they might bring more in updates, like let's say the fall update or the SRL update. They could be ornaments.
Yeah, just
that
like how
come
they
in
bring
those.
exotic weapons back. And talking about the exotic weapons back
Exactly.
in the updates, do you guys think they'll end up bringing every year 1 and year 2 weapon to year 3, especially with the Thorn coming back? Do you think they'll just...
I thought they
some,
confirmed
or do
that
you think they'll bring
Icebreaker was never
everything?
coming back. I thought they confirmed that.
Icebreaker makes sense. Like, unless they change the entire concept of the gun, there's no point in bringing that back. Like, it's legit just it's too bothersome to mess with, and you don't want to change a special weapon like that. Like,
I mean, Icebreaker is just that gun
Yeah.
that really causes a problem for PvP because of just the nature of the gun.
I'm really hoping that they don't rely on getting us excited by bringing back old weapons. I want them to give us new exotics and then bring back the Thorn and be like, the Thorn's back, but we do have these cool new exotics that you're probably going to want to use over that because it does this, it's that. You know what I mean? So it's like...
And the Thorn's not even like as...
Yeah, I'm not talking about like
ridiculous
in
as it
terms
used
of
to
like
be.
how good it is, but
So-
you know how like a new weapon, like when Multi-Tool came back, everyone flocked to Multi-Tool. Why? Because it's good. Why? Because Taken King didn't have a Multi-Tool. They didn't have its own Multi-Tool for us to go to. So I want Rise of Iron to be like, here is your substitute for your gun you used last year. Here's your substitute for this gun last year. Instead of depending on their old weapons, I want to see like new weapons.
I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen because this isn't that type of expansion. This is an addendum to the Taken King. This is like what they thought they were going to release 6 months ago to follow up Taken King, and now we're getting it, and it's not a reset like Taken King was. It's not Taken King at all.
It's definitely bigger than House of Wolves or...
Yeah, I mean, you get Plaguelands, you get a raid, you get story missions, exotics, and all this.
Plaguelands, I really want to talk about. Another thing that everyone really, really wanted was a high level patrol. And from what like the Game Informer magazine has said, it seems like this is going to be like the high level patrol that people want.
But didn't they say that for Taken King? Like, hey, this place is difficult only because you start off low level, so they're probably playing a version where you're not max level.
I guess that's fair, but I would say that Dreadnought's definitely higher level patrol than Cosmodrome patrol. But I think the problem was Dreadnought's just not a very interesting location for me, which is why I didn't care about it.
Well, it was interesting for the secrets, but then once you've plundered it, it's not really a place you want to go and hang out.
Yeah, it's kind of a
dry,
really boring place.
It's dry and fungusy.
Yeah, you only explore it for the actual items. I want to explore for the area. I want to explore because I want to see the enemies be able to look around and fight, which the Plaguelands definitely looks better in that term.
And at that point, I think we've all been really tired of Hive crap. The stuff in the Plaguelands,
Archon Forge.
obviously the strikes and crap, and
Mm-hmm.
with Archon Forge, What
So
is that? I mean, apparently it's kind of going to work like Court of Oryx. And
it's almost identical to Court of Oryx. Apparently, you go and collect things like a rune. They're not saying runes, but it's essentially you grab runes, do some sort of charging mechanic, and then you get to have 3 tiers of difficulty, and they last for about 5 minutes. So the sound of it, the actual mechanical workings of it, is very close to Court of Oryx, but it's more of an arena. So more of like Prison of Elders arena style, mixed in with Court of Oryx, and apparently it's armor drops. Like, so it's not just artifacts that are dropping.
I was really hoping that it'd be a horde mode like Gears of War or like a firefight mode on Halo.
I think everybody wanted that.
Where you're fighting waves of enemies and stuff like that. Yeah, we want that, and that itself honestly would be more fun than PoE, to be quite honest. Like being able to survive as many waves as possible before you die, like that, to me, that sounds really fun. And I'm just surprised they haven't really.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's I think it falls along those lines of an actual Forge mode also, like actual waves and then actual Forge mode and being able to have those things. But keep in mind that they're just now dropping last gen. Like the discussion on the weapon skins and having like, why do they just keep on reskinning all these weapons? Well, that's most likely because of last gen.
And with all the new stuff, it seems like they're really, a lot of this stuff feels like stuff they could have done in Taken King. But this is the type of stuff that they have been holding back on because of last gen. The weapon skins.
A bigger patrol area. Apparently the patrol area is massive. Or it feels massive, yeah.
I want to be able to actually converse with a Bungie employee, just sit down and talk and just fully understand what the last gen actually hold the game back from. Like what and why? Like what was it doing that made it so you couldn't do this, and why? Like what was just
a
for
lot
knowledge
of it
is
just RAM, and then obviously just general.
Those consoles
how
are 10
far
years
they
old.
can push the infrastructure of the game, because it's 10-year-old console. You're pushing an infrastructure of a game on both consoles, and apparently, obviously, we didn't get the Vault upgrade for last gen, back in Taken King. For many reasons, they haven't been able to.
Yeah, like basic emotes. Basic emotes they couldn't do.
I wonder if that opens up the possibility of bringing back. I don't know, being able to play the old raids with more
rewards,
reason behind them. You know what I mean? Like I guess because of the old consoles, it's difficult to keep that old stuff and the new stuff from the raids while including the new updates.
As far as bringing back old raids, I feel like they know that they can and really get people back into the game and bring back a challenge mode of those things. So you get
ornaments, get some ornaments
loot drops from them. Ornaments possibly.
Yeah, that'd be
awesome.
Really cool. Ornaments, this is the perfect time.
I think that would come in an update,
or even chromas or shaders.
But I think they're definitely going to save it for when there's nothing left to play from Rise of Iron. And the same way they had the April update, I think they're saving it so we have something to do between Rise of Iron and
Did they talk
Destiny
about that?
2.
Supposedly the content they didn't release anything this year other than the April update because they decided to push all that back for Rise of Iron. So SRL's coming back. We're also getting all these events.
If you read between the lines, if you read between the lines with the actual Activision updates, them talking about their earnings and also the new consoles that are coming that are supposedly upgrades to hardware. They're timing this to be able to have Destiny 2 release with much better hardware. So that's the big thing that's going on right now. We had to essentially wait this year out because they need to have these other companies line up with the timeline. And honestly, I'm okay with that because that means Destiny 2 is going to be amazing.
October's festival, December's SRL, and we have the doubles. I'm sure Crimson doubles coming back February. So that's about every month and a half they're giving us a new event so far.
No, we don't know about the third one.
We know they're bringing those
the third one's not confirmed.
They haven't confirmed Crimson doubles, but it was such a success. They'd be dumb to not bring it back. It's still an event. Maybe they can just grow upon that and then. Yeah,
waiting 1 year for a racing event is kind of weird. We were joking about it being a whole year.
Yeah. And SRL's cool.
Maybe they should do it like Iron Banner. We talked about it before, how it should be like Iron Banner, where it comes once a month.
I think that's what everyone assumed.
Yeah, we thought it was to be right before Iron Banner.
It would be Iron Banner, a week off, then we'd have SRL for a couple weeks, another week or two off. Here's Crimson doubles. Obviously, they can't do Crimson doubles every time, but that's what everyone assumed is, okay, well, we'll have these events. They make new events. The events come back. We have a rotation of events. And it didn't work like that at all, which is really disappointing.
They should do that. This time around, they should do 1 week, nothing. Second week, SRL. 1 week, nothing. Then the next week, Iron Banner. Or have the it's like make it so there's 1 week each. Like there's a week break between the events.
I don't know.
That'd be pretty cool.
I think if it was every other month for SRL, I'd be okay with that. Or if it was at the end of the quarters, a whole year is a crap load of time. But like, they did say in the Game Informer article that they are bringing back SRL also with some PvE elements as well. So if you're not into racing, there's going to be some other things for you as well.
Interesting.
That'd be cool. Yeah, I mean, at the very least, even though not everything's going to be for everyone. A lot of people just play this game for PvE. A lot of people actually just play this game for PvP. It's just options for people to do stuff.
Yeah.
Is always good. Options are always good.
They haven't confirmed like a main enemy in this, right? Like the like an actual main.
Well,
like
the
Siva.
The Siva is.
It's like
It's
basically
like a brain.
the flood.
It's like a flood kind of thing, but there's no like actual boss. Or you think it's like a machine
That's
we're
the
gonna have to
secret.
shoot?
That's the secret.
That's the secret.
Yeah.
Yo, what if it's a guardian messing with some shit?
A lot of people are saying one
the
of the
Iron
Lords.
Lords. Yeah.
The Iron Lords are still alive, like on chairs, like Dark Souls style, and they're like
the lore
using their
behind it
brains.
is that there was betrayal. So
Yep. I mean, look at Fellwinter.
Siva could be.
It's
who's
literally
leading
Fellwinter's
it.
shotgun sitting in a giant chair.
It's the shotgun.
Oh,
I have
it's me,
returned.
Guardian.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of Fellwinters that make like a giant.
It's just a lot of
Optimus Prime
reloading
looking robot.
sounds. It's like a round table of shotguns going.
shooting with infinite range.
Skeleton keys are also pretty cool.
Yeah,
You
the
get
skeleton
strike
keys are
specific
great.
Loot if you get skeleton keys. So
Yeah.
in Strike Playlist and Nightfalls, you will occasionally earn a skeleton key, which is used to open a Strike Horde chest. The chests are available at the end of any strike, and they give you Strike unique weapons. So we don't just randomly get Strike drops anymore. When we get a key, we can actually open a Strike chest, and boom, we get.
And they
Strike
confirm
specifically-
possible exotics can pop out of there.
They
I don't
didn't
think
say
so.
that. They
Have
said
they
that it was
treated it
strike
that?
specific
You know,
loot.
you know, year one exotics
That
used
would
to
be
just drop.
dope.
Wouldn't it be cool? Like sometimes you open a chest
You
and
got it
boom,
from a chest,
a random
yeah.
exotic comes out.
That
Like,
would be
pretty
so
cool.
sick. Why don't they do that?
That'd be really
I'm
cool.
super tired of engrams, dude. I
So
really
the chest
want
just falls out
to
of like the
just
boss's
earn
butthole
it.
or something. How does that work? Or does it just appear?
Possibly.
So
I'm
I
not
think
sure.
I think it spawns during the countdown. You know, like the 30-second countdown timer when you're leaving the strike.
Like as soon as the boss gets defeated, maybe.
Yeah, exactly like Prison of Elders, where you go down there, you open the chest, and the countdown's happening like that.
Or it's like Court of
just
Oryx,
gonna
like the
spawn at
fire
this time.
pops out, like on the Court of Oryx. and
Yeah,
the fire
yep,
makes it
exactly.
come up.
I
Yep.
wonder if you can actually save keys. So if
Yeah.
you get a key in one strike, maybe you can use it in a different strike.
I'm
to
sure
No,
you
they confirmed
can.
that. They confirmed that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I'm sure
can?
you
Yeah.
That's fucking
can.
sick.
Yeah. The reason behind it was that they wanted to remove the anger of not getting the rewards that you wanted from farming a strike for hours. So if you get
Yeah,
a
so, like,
skeleton
the
key,
Maga loop.
you can then take it. Yeah, you can get a skeleton key, and then take it to get specifically what you want, whether it's a Grasp of Malak or a Maga loop.
Does the level change though? As in like, if I do it like in a strike playlist, that's like highlight level versus if I go straight to it, which is lower light level. Does the
I
outcome
think
of it
skeleton
change?
keys are probably only.
They said it's going to spawn in every strike now.
Really?
Oh,
The horde
so
chest, yeah, every single. So you
See,
can specifically go to that
this is the
strike.
shit
So does
that
that
makes
mean they're
people play
bringing?
strikes.
Does that mean they're? Because we do know they're bringing back. We saw Sepix Prime with the whole Siva thing all
Sepix-
over.
Yeah,
him. So we
Sepix
know
perfected.
Sepix Prime's coming back.
Sepix
So-
perfected, Ab. Please remember
Harambe,
Harambe.
please.
Perfected. Sepix Harambe.
Remember
Harambe
Sepix
perfected.
No, they're gonna bring back Harambe as a Siva.
Jesus fucking Christ. We're
But
living
for real,
memes.
but for real though, so have they talked about bringing all the strikes back, but Siva style, or
No. There's
It's been a
only
long
two of them.
time.
There's only two of them. There's Sepix perfected, and then there's the Abomination Heist, which is the
Yeah.
summoning pits. That's the only two that are coming back.
Okay, and
yeah.
I'm assuming they'll bring them back slowly. Hopefully faster than last time, because it took them a long time to bring us like one or two new strikes. That
Fuck
were
you.
old.
They
Wait.
took us
I
forever
want
to
them.
bring back.
I do want them. We still haven't
Omnigol.
gotten a new version of what's the one on Venus that people used to use Icebreaker on?
Oh,
all
the
time?
Nexus Mind. I love that
Yeah,
one.
Nexus. We haven't gotten Nexus back yet.
my favorite
Hopefully they bring
strike.
Nexus. Like I hope they bring that one back too.
I hope they do
That'd be
too,
cool.
but I think they're saving it because listen, they're thinking this right now. They got Destiny 2 in the future, and they're dropping Rise of Iron in September. So it's either going to come in a year, Destiny 2, or in 6 months in like spring or something like that, and we don't know. So they have to pace the content.
I wouldn't be surprised if one update they just decide all strikes are in the strike playlist, all raids are now upgraded to this current year. Blah, boom, go play.
Yeah.
Would not be surprised.
I think their final patch is going to be that way. That way you could play Destiny 1.0 and realize, what it was before we move on to Destiny 2. Or people who want to go back to it and experience
I think
what
that'd
Destiny
be a
was
good idea
like.
because I really don't want Destiny 1 in Destiny 2. And I say that where I don't want Destiny 1 weapons in Destiny 2. I don't want Destiny 1 strikes in Destiny 2. I want Destiny 2 to be its own sequel, the same way Halo 2 was Halo 2, Halo 3 was Halo 3. Like, I don't want people complaining. This is going to happen. People are like, why can't I bring like all my characters gear to Destiny 2? Or why isn't this weapon with me in Destiny 2? I don't want that. I want all new loot tables. I want all new exotics. Everything needs to be new.
And if they do end up doing that, it's probably going to be the same way that they run the current expansions, in that you'll have all your gear from year 1 brought with you to year 2, but all that year 1 gear is going to be really, really weak and basically not useful.
Like, it'll be like 10 light or something if they bring back the light level.
I wouldn't mind
like
that. Or I could like have all those weapons wiped, or maybe they put them into a gallery, but I want to keep class items and I want to keep shaders and emblems. Those
that makes sense.
I want those to move
shaders, and
forward.
class items are pretty, because they don't add anything. Like, they don't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't need to add anything. I think class items should go back to being just
cosmetic.
Just give us everything that doesn't affect the gameplay. Bring that back to bring that to Destiny 2. I agree. But weapons, actual gear pieces that affect gameplay, don't bring any of that back. Make completely new things, because I'm expecting them to change the gameplay in a sense, make it much more like I don't know how to say it exactly, but they're gonna make it better. They're gonna improve the gameplay. They're gonna improve the system of how everything works. And I just don't want any of that Destiny 1 and Destiny 2. I want like a new experience. I want it to feel like its own sequel.
Destiny 2. Well, I think it's very exciting, guys. I think it's going to be a great expansion. I think it's going to last 3 months for most people.
As long as Bungie stays consistent and keeps has things in the game that keeps us hooked, people will be playing it for those 3 to 5 months. So it's all about Bungie. Like, honestly, it doesn't matter it's all about what's in the game itself that'll keep us there. Because there's so many games out there that I personally want to play, but if Destiny can keep me hooked, I probably won't touch them.
Go play other
until later.
games.
So
that's the moral of the story.
Overwatch.
But if Destiny
please.
makes you mad, go play some other games for a little bit. Easy peasy.
Yeah, go play Overwatch comp and get even more mad.
Go play Overwatch comp and grind and never get
Overwatch
the
comp
sword that you wish about.
No, you want to get the Golden Harambe.
Gold Harambe.
Stop!
Bro, come on.
What, you disagree with the Gold Harambe? Oh my god.
Harambe's taking your life over.
Well, needless to say, it's exciting to have new content coming to Destiny. It's going to be awesome. That's it, guys. That's it for the podcast, right?
We have so much more to talk about, but that's exciting because now we look forward to the next.
There you
In
go.
the next podcast, we talk about Rise of Iron PvP.
Oh yeah, on the 16th they're going to drop some big
We haven't talked
information.
about PvP at all today, so I mean we have a lot to talk about, which is exciting.
Lots to talk about.
Well, we're waiting for Gamescom.
Gamescom, they're going to drop the biggest information about PvP, and they're going to have footage and all that. I mean, we did see some footage from the Game Informer article, but yeah, it's going to be
walk
a
on
lot
stage.
of information.
Bungie's going to be like, "Oh my god, it's Bungie," and then Deej going to just be right at the very front of the stage. Walk up, "What's up, guys? My name's Deej from Bungie." On the very top of the screen, it's just going to say custom games. Crowd goes wild.
No, they're not
Deej
doing
walks
custom
off
games.
the stage.
They're not doing custom games. I highly doubt custom games. Highly doubt it. Private
Everybody
matches,
thinks it's custom.
custom games, no.
I have a lot of hope.
No custom.
I have
it's
a
gonna be
lot
private.
of hope.
What's gonna happen is either to let you choose control and to let you put 12 people in that room and start it. They're not gonna be like control that's this long. They're not gonna let you customize how many people can be in an elimination match. No, I don't.
You're saying
expect
private
that at
matches.
all. Yeah, private matches is more likely.
I'm
Custom
hopeful
games,
for
no.
private. Yeah, I would say
Private
private.
matches more
Custom
likely.
games. If we talk about it like that, then yeah, I don't expect like customizable private matches. But at the very least, I'm pretty hopeful for private matches.
What's gonna happen is the DJ's gonna walk out with Cosmo, then someone else is gonna walk out, then someone else is gonna walk out. It's gonna be 12 people there. The screens are gonna light up. It's gonna be 12 people in one fire team. They're gonna press launch, and then it's gonna come into a PvP match.
Honestly, but in hindsight, that would be kind of lame, because so many other games already have private matches.
But it's for the community though. The Bungie does they do these kind
I'm
of
sure
things
it's
not
for
for outsiders. They do it for the people who wanted them. Private matches is
Well,
not for outsiders.
at something like Gamescom, though, we'll see. I don't know. Well, I'll see. I think the strictly for community stuff, I feel like they would have definitely shown it off like at a Bungie
Well, in that
reveal
case, they'll probably
stream.
just do a small. That means they'll do like a little tiny trailer. Like, hey, yo, private matches are in, and that's it. And then they'll be like a Bungie stream this Friday or this next Thursday or Wednesday to show you guys exactly what you can do in private matches.
Yeah, who knows? I don't.
With
I don't
Tefty
really
Teft
know.
as guest. What Dang Squad as guest. Whoa. Blue Wessel, Tefty versus Cosmo, Deej, and the one guy who works at Quality Assurance.
Oh my god.
Quality assurance. QA. This dude from QA who is a fan of Harambe.
Oh, who's that guy? That's Dave. He's calling you
He has a Rip Harambe shirt
Dave.
on. I'm done. All right, that's outro time.
Yeah, thanks for listening, guys. Do appreciate it for podcast. It's our Tower Talk number 28. I'm Tefty Teft. Yeah, talk to me on Twitter, twitter.com/Teft, and all that stuff.
You can find Tefty on Twitter at Son of Harambe.
Harambe Lord. Harambe. And my name is Versus the Stream. You guys can talk to me on Twitter at Versus the Stream. You can also check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/versusstream. And I return to the Planet Destiny Twitch streams each Saturday. So you can catch me and Tefty at twitch.tv/planet_destiny.
My name's Blue Westlow. You can catch me on Planet Destiny, only on Tower Talk, exclusive. Also on twitch.tv/Blue
And sometimes
Westlow and
Nightfalls.
youtube.com/Blue Westlow. And you can add me on Twitter at Blue Harambe. I mean Blue Westlow.
You mean Red Westlow? Lol.
Deuces.